I have a lot of bodyweight plyometric workouts on my YouTube, a lot of bodyweight strength workouts, which would be really good for beginner and intermediate athletes. But you can't do those forever if you want to keep improving. You gotta eventually progress to harder workouts. Have your body experience a harder stimulus. Well, here you go. This is a plyometric workout that will be great for advanced and elite athletes. Advanced and elite meaning you've been training for at least 1 to 2 years specifically for your vertical jump. Not just randomly training for 1 to 2 years, actually properly training for 1 to 2 years. And this is gonna be pretty intense on your body, your tendons, and your muscles. So if you can't handle these, and if you're a beginner, don't go straight into these or else you will get injured. You gotta build up your capacity to be able to handle this workload. Also, I would recommend doing this workout along with a jump session throughout the week. So it'll be a plyo day and a jump day throughout the week. That jump day is gonna be the day for max approach jumps and getting those reps in, where you're bettering your jump technique and your jump mechanics, and you're just maximally jumping, which is the best thing you could do for your vertical. And this day, this plyometric day, is gonna be centered around rate of force development and elasticity. Producing force fast, being powerful, using elastic energy in your tendons. I used to combine my max approach jumps with my plyo days, and while that is effective at first, eventually you're gonna need to separate them into separate days in order to keep improving. Starting off with the warm-up, which is crucial, at least 10 to 15 minutes of warming up. Going into a workout cold increases the risk of injury. Make sure to warm up your tendons and muscles properly, and not only will warm-ups make you feel better in training and prevent injuries, it would also help you perform at your best during your workout, which will make the workout more effective. Always start with single leg extension isos and calf raise isos to warm up my patellar tendon and my Achilles tendon. 4 sets of 45 seconds for both, and that's mandatory. The rest of my warm-up consists of a lot of mobility in the muscles and joints that I'll be working on in the workout. So for this plyo workout specifically, I would do a good amount of lower body mobility drills. Then I'd slowly increase the intensity from bodyweight movements like bodyweight squats, lunges, to extensive plyos like skipping and jogging. All of that combined lasts about 10 to 15 minutes. Getting into the actual workout, the first exercise I have you guys doing are sprints, 5 sets for 20 to 30 meters. These are always one of the best things to do for your vertical jump. And since the goal of plyometrics is to increase your rate of force development as well as the elastic components of your tendons, what better way is there than to sprint? Focus on running as fast as you possibly can, and of course you want to get better in your sprinting technique. Watch elite sprinters run, and the more reps you get, the better your sprinting will get, because sprinting isn't as simple as just running fast. To get better at sprinting, just like jumping, you have to perfect your technique and you have to get a lot of reps in. But yeah, 5 sets for 20 to 30 meters, one of the best plyometrics out there. Next, I have a superset of box jumps and seated jumps. For the box jumps, you're going to be using about 40 to 50% of your 1 rep max squat. You're having a box at about a half squat position, and you're squatting down to where you're just tapping the box with your butt and you're exploding up as fast as you can. Since you're using a significantly lighter weight, you're able to move that weight really fast. So the bar speed is going to be super fast, and this is going to help train the speed strength quality a lot more. Do this for 4 sets of 5 reps, and right after the box squats, superset it with seated jumps 4x5. What we're doing is a form of contrast training, where we're pairing a loaded exercise with a lighter exercise of the same movement pattern. A phenomenon called post-activation potentiation occurs, to where we're recruiting more motor units from the heavy lift, so that when we have all these motor units recruited, we'll hypothetically be jumping higher during the non-loaded movements. For these seated jumps, you're going to be sitting down on the same box, keeping your feet planted, and you're just exploding up, and it's going to be focusing on your concentric power. Doing this superset is pretty intense, so that's why I say you have to build up to be able to do this. Weighted barbell jumps, 5x5. Having a barbell on your back, you're performing a counter movement jump, and you're absorbing the forces when you land, and you're resetting each jump. The goal is to jump as high as you possibly can with the added weight on your back, and you'd want to be using about 15 to 30% of your 1 rep max back squat. The weight isn't too heavy because the goal is to be able to still move fast and powerful. With any extra weight added, we'd be sacrificing velocity for more force production, which isn't bad, but it can be bad on your knees, especially when you're jumping with a lot of weight. Also, you wouldn't be training as fast as I'd want you to train. There's also trap bar jumps like these, but these are a bit different since it's focusing on the concentric power and not so much about storing elastic energy as opposed to the other jumps. But these are great for developing that explosive power that's needed in a vertical jump. Next, I got drop jumps. Not depth jumps, but drop jumps. 2 totally different exercises that work on 2 totally different things. The difference is that with depth jumps, you're jumping off a platform and jumping up as high as possible, and with drop jumps, you're jumping off a platform and jumping up as fast as possible. With a drop jump, the peak forces are higher by using a stiff landing and minimal knee flexion, and you're using the recoil of your tendons to spring yourself back up. So it's not so much worrying about the jump height, but rather the speed at which you jump, so that we're training being able to utilize that elastic energy in our tendons a lot better. Slowly increase the box height to progressively overload. And lastly, I got single leg bounds. These are super intense on your tendons, so be careful. So for these, you're jumping off of one foot, you're jumping up as high as possible, and you're doing a little knee tuck, landing on the same foot, and you're rebounding up quickly, and you're repeating that 6 times. The goal is to jump as high as possible rather than covering as much distance as you can. Springing back up fast and jumping as high as you can off one leg multiple times is going to be extremely intense on your joints, especially if you can't handle these forces. But if you can handle it, it's a great way to introduce some crazy type of load to your tendons and your body. There's also single leg bounds where you're covering as much distance as you can. Those are also good as well, but with the ones I have in this workout, I'm gonna stick with jump height rather than distance covered. And yeah, that's the elite plyometric workout that I have for you guys. This is a great workout for advanced and elite athletes looking to jump higher, looking to get their first dunk, or just simply looking to get more athletic. Remember, have a separate day for jump days. That's super important. This intense type of plyometric workout is what's helping me see progress even to this day, even at the level that I'm at. I'm not elite by any means, but I've been properly training for my vertical for about 2 to 3 years now. And I've been able to go from a 25-inch vertical in the beginning to a 40-inch vertical now. And this workout is still helping me see progress, so that's a good sign that this is great for elite athletes. You can still plateau with this workout. It's possible to plateau with every workout if you do it long enough. And of course, progress will decline over time because of the law of diminishing returns. So if you see yourself plateauing with this workout, you have to do something more intense for your body, do something different, add some variety in your training. But if you keep seeing improvement with this workout, keep doing it. But yeah, that's the workout. If you're looking to be trained by me, which includes unlimited messaging to me, where I give unlimited advice, a personalized vertical jump program for you, or if you have knee pain, then I'll give you a rehab program. But yeah, if you're just looking to jump higher, fill out the form in the description. And if you match what I'm looking for, and I'm looking for a serious athlete that's passionate about jumping higher. And I'll see you guys next time. All right, later.